Meet our protagonist, living an ordinary life in a bustling city. Each day unfolds like the last, familiar faces, predictable routines, the comforting hum of normalcy. But today, something is different. It's subtle at first, just a fleeting sensation, like a whisper of unease brushing past. Yet it lingers in the air, an unsettling presence that seems to shadow every move. As she navigates her daily path, the world feels slightly askew, the edges of her reality tinged with an inexplicable tension. In the crowded streets and bustling cafes, there's a nagging feeling that eyes are watching, unseen yet undeniably felt. Her senses heighten, she glances over her shoulder, searching for the source of this disquiet. But there's nothing there, just the mundane backdrop of everyday life. Still, the feeling persists, growing stronger with each step. It's as if her world has shifted, tilting towards the unknown. This ordinary day has become a puzzle, pieces rearranging themselves into a pattern she cannot yet discern. And so begins her journey into a suspenseful mystery, where shadows dance at the periphery of her vision, and the line between reality and paranoia blurs. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the enigma of the shadow follower, where every moment counts and nothing is quite as it seems. There's a shadow that seems to linger just beyond the protagonist's vision. It's a subtle presence, yet unmistakable, like the brush of a cool breeze on a warm day. As they go about their routine, the sensation of being watched begins to creep in, unsettling the tranquility of their morning coffee or evening stroll. Each glance over the shoulder reveals nothing, yet the feeling persists, thickening the air with tension. In the quiet moments, clues begin to emerge. A misplaced object, a flicker of movement in the corner of the eye. These are not coincidences, but signs, hints of an unseen observer weaving themselves into the fabric of daily life. As the suspense mounts, the protagonist's suspicion grows, transforming curiosity into a quiet dread. What once felt like paranoia now feels justified. And so, the stage is set for a mystery that promises to unravel, one shadowy step at a time. Next, we delve deeper into these strange encounters that challenge reality itself. Every corner turned, every street walked, the feeling grows stronger. In the dim glow of streetlights, the protagonist begins to sense an unsettling presence. It started as a whisper in the back of their mind, but now it's a shadow that lingers just out of sight. Strange events unfold with every step, a series of inexplicable occurrences that can't be ignored. The once familiar paths now twist into a maze of uncertainty, each turn fraught with an eerie tension. The shadowy presence becomes more apparent, no longer content to hide in the periphery. It's there, in the flicker of a passing stranger's eye, in the rustle of leaves on a still night. As the protagonist delves deeper into this mystery, the suspense escalates. The boundaries between reality and paranoia blur, and every instinct screams that something is terribly amiss. Time seems to stretch, each moment filled with an anticipation that tightens like a coil. The protagonist knows they're not alone, yet the shadow remains unseen, a silent specter haunting their every move. This encounter is no longer a mere coincidence. It's a pattern, a recurring presence that refuses to let go. In the heart of this confrontation, the protagonist must find clarity amidst the chaos. Each decision carries weight, each heartbeat echoes louder in the void of uncertainty. As the tension mounts, the stage is set for what comes next, an inevitable chase into the depths of the unknown. But for now, they brace themselves for what lies around the next bend. Desperation sets in as the chase intensifies. Our protagonist, driven by a mix of fear and determination, races through the dimly lit streets, heart pounding with each step. Every shadow seems to whisper secrets, yet remains elusive, taunting them with its presence. The once familiar surroundings now twist into a maze of uncertainty. In this gripping moment, their mind whirls with questions. Could the truth be hidden just around the corner? Or is it another trick of the mind, another cruel game played by the unseen follower? As they delve deeper into the darkness, the weight of the unknown presses heavily upon them. Determined not to be outwitted, they pause to catch their breath, scanning the area with a sharp eye. What was once a mere hint of a shadow now feels like a palpable force, lurking just beyond the reach of light. Yet, as the tension reaches its peak, each step forward feels like a step closer to unraveling the mystery, or plunging further into chaos. The air crackles with suspense as our protagonist resolves to face the unknown head-on. But with every revelation comes more questions, as if the shadow itself is weaving a web of intrigue. The chase is on, and nothing will stop them from uncovering the truth. But what lies at the end of this pursuit? Only time will tell as we edge closer to the heart of the mystery. In the heart of uncertainty, the shadows grow denser. New clues emerge, each wrapped in layers of deception. The protagonist finds themselves ensnared in a web of misdirections, where every path seems to circle back to confusion. Yet, amidst this fog of mystery, there lies an undeniable sense that the truth is within reach, just beyond the horizon of understanding. As they grasp at fragments of evidence, the lines between reality and illusion blur, propelling them deeper into the enigma. The tension mounts as each step forward feels like a step back, intensifying the anticipation for what lies ahead. With every twist and turn, the stakes climb higher, setting the stage for an impending climax. The closer they get to unraveling the truth, the more elusive it becomes. Will they untangle the knots of deception before it's too late? The mystery deepens, pulling us ever closer to the moment of revelation that awaits just beyond the shadows. Stay tuned as the puzzle pieces begin to fall into place, one by one. The moment of truth has arrived. The protagonist stands face to face with the shadow, a figure that has haunted every step and whispered through the silence. The air is thick with tension, each heartbeat echoing like thunder in the silence. What lies before them is not just a shadow, but the embodiment of every fear and unanswered question that has loomed in their path. As they gaze into the shadow's depths, time seems to slow, each second stretching into eternity. The tension builds, an electrifying hum that fills the air, as the protagonist musters the courage to confront the unknown. It's a dance of wills, a battle fought without words, where every glance and movement carries weight. The shadow, now more than just a presence, stands revealed yet still cloaked in mystery. This is the climactic encounter, the crescendo of their journey. Here in this moment, all that has been hidden begins to surface. The protagonist braces for the reveal, for what lies beyond this confrontation is not just truth, but a resolution that could change everything. And as they stand on the brink of revelation, the story teeters on the edge of suspense. What will be unveiled in this moment? The answers lie just beyond the shadows, waiting to step into the light in our next segment. At last, the shadow steps into the light, revealing its true form. The mystery that has consumed our protagonist is finally laid bare. In a moment of clarity, the puzzle pieces fall into place, unraveling the enigma that has kept us on edge. The shadow, once an ominous specter, is now stripped of its power, its identity unveiled for all to see. With this revelation, the tension that has held us breathless releases its grip, and the air is filled with a sense of resolution. The protagonist stands victorious, their curiosity satisfied, their fears put to rest. But as the dust settles and the truth emerges, one can't help but wonder if all shadows are truly gone. With answers now in hand, the story comes to a close, yet leaves us pondering what lies beyond this newfound clarity. Join us next as we delve deeper into the lingering mysteries that shadows may still hold. As the dust settles and the shadow's identity is unveiled, one might think the story reaches its end. But in the realm of shadows, clarity is often an illusion. The truth, now in the open, casts its own shadows, leaving us with more questions than answers. Was it all as simple as it seemed, or do deeper mysteries lurk just beyond our grasp? Even as we exhale a breath of relief, a lingering tension remains, whispering in the dark corners of our minds. What lies beyond the shadows that haunt us? Can we ever truly know the unknown, or is the pursuit itself part of the mystery? As our tale concludes, we are reminded that some stories never truly end. They continue to echo in the corridors of our thoughts. Even as answers emerge, some shadows remain,